all of the fears have been put to rest. OG Dragon Ball has finally been confirmed to be in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So quite the capacity too, thanks to the roster including Red Ribbon Army arc characters. Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedoj here, back to more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and we just got confirmation from IGN themselves that Dragon Ball Sparking Zero will in fact include OG Dragon Ball characters. Now there have been some hints and teasers to it, such as in the background of the custom battle mode. You can vaguely see what looks to be Kid Goku, as well as some Nimbuses in some certain angles, but this is the first actual full-on confirmation that we got OG Dragon Ball content in Sparking Zero, with the confirmation of Tao Pai Pai being a named character, as well as other Red Ribbon Army arc characters.
Anything you can imagine we can happen. You know, you can cross over in different realms. You can have people from Dragon Ball fight people from Dragon Ball Super. You know, Jiren can fight Tao Pai Pai. You know, you can have anyone from the Red Ribbon Army fight against, I don't want to say Jiren again, but Vegeta. You know,
it's open season from all eras of Dragon Ball.
This does show that the roster is going to be big, even including Dragon Ball characters, because the Red Ribbon Army arc introduces a bunch of new characters who are also fighters, as well as the fact that the Red Ribbon Army arc in general is just a big arc for Dragon Ball. Now, there were OG Dragon Ball characters in Tenkaichi 3 as well, including Tao Pai Pai as one of them too. But Sparking Zero already has the announcement that there will be more than just Tao Pai Pai from the Red Ribbon Army. Again, General Blue was also in Tenkaichi 3. So, you know, he's definitely making a return too. I can imagine some characters like Commander Black making a return, especially with his mecha, because he's very prominent as a character, especially in the movie Path to Power. Now, again, obviously, Red Ribbon Army characters, it does include Android 16, Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and yes, even you, Cell Max. But they are definitely talking about OG Dragon Ball here, since they mentioned them alongside Tao Pai Pai, not alongside someone like Piccolo or Gohan, right? Whose only interaction with Red Ribbon Army is really just Cell Max, because Piccolo only fought like Android 17, then immediately after that, like Gamma 2. As well as Cell, but Cell is like, you know, he's like his own thing. He surpassed the clout of the Red Ribbon Army, okay? I do hope we get more OG Dragon Ball characters. Again, I would like a skin for, you know, Master Roshi that's Jackie Chun, although I think that comes with the territory. Or again, Pilaf and his goons as like a forced Pilaf mech. That stuff's good. I want that in the game. Like, obviously I want that in the game as well, right? I'd love an OG Dragon Ball Piccolo that actually turns into a giant Namekian. Like, I mean, like Piccolo Jr., the one that, you know, grows giant and does all the cheap tricks to Goku, right? I think that would be cool, because the Piccolo we have in Sparking Zero is definitely early Z Piccolo. He has no signs of going giant, and he uses moves that he uses in, like, the Saiyan Saga. So I do hope that they actually do make a separate slot for Piccolo Jr. And we also haven't seen Goku use the Meteor Combination move, the iconic move that ends with the Gut Punch, into the downwards facing Kamehameha. That move has not shown up in Sparking Zero at all. It used to be on Namek Saga Goku. Even though that was inaccurate, it used to be on Namek Saga Goku because he's a fan favorite, but it's not been on any of the Gokus that have been shown so far. Z Goku from all of his stages to Super Goku. So I do believe it'll be on early Dragon Ball Goku. I think this does kind of prove that the early Dragon Ball, not early Dragon Ball, but later Dragon Ball and super early Z characters will actually be available to play. Again, stuff like, you know, the bigger Goku and Piccolo Jr. It would be pretty crazy, because the example they do use that confirmed this is that imagine Jiren versus Tao Pai Pai. And Jiren versus Tao Pai Pai in itself is kind of a hilarious matchup, because Tao Pai Pai stands literally no chance fighting Jiren. But nonetheless, it would be funny to see. Again, that means we'll actually get characters like Cyborg Tao as well. I do believe Cyborg Tao was also in Tenkaichi 3, so that's good to know. OG Dragon Ball characters are kind of screwed against people like Jiren though. Like Demon King Piccolo would not stand a chance. Oh, speaking of Demon King Piccolo, I would like if he actually had his old form for once, you know. Although I guess that would mean he has a really lengthy transformation animation, because it'd have to involve wishing on Shenron. So I guess that kind of makes sense. His moveset like barely changes. All he gets is the ability to spit out eggs in the middle of combat and like explosive demon wave when he transforms. So maybe they won't do old Demon King Piccolo, but I would like old Demon King Piccolo that turns into young Demon King Piccolo. And I would like if his summons maybe were like more prominent parts of his like attacks. They can definitely like make drum and like tambourine part of his moveset rather than making tambourine his own separate character. I mean, I guess that makes sense, because Goku does need to get the revenge on tambourine for smoking Krillin. So that's completely fair, actually. Either way, I will let you watch the full IGN clip where they talk about the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero character confirmation, as well as a bonus fight provided by them. And I think that's probably a strong place to end the video. I do hope you guys enjoy the clips. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe before we part ways, and enjoy.
Mark your calendars for October 11th. I know I am, because that is when Dragon Ball Sparking Zero comes out. David, this is one of my most anticipated games of the year. Tell us a little bit about it.
Absolutely. So it's an amazing game. Anything you ever dreamed of in Dragon Ball, you can make happen. If you decide you want Goku and Gohan to fight, Gohan's just tired of his old man and not caring about his mom, Chi-Chi. You want them to go toe-to-toe, you can do that. Anything you can imagine, we can happen. You know, you can cross over in different realms. You can have people from Dragon Ball fight people from Dragon Ball Super. You know, Jiren can fight Tao Pai Pai. You know, you can have anyone from the Red Ribbon Army fight against, I don't want to say Jiren again, but Vegeta. You know,
anything, open season from
anything
all
you want to
eras
do.
of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, so we had this playable for the first time earlier this month in Anime Expo. This is the second time it's been playable to a public, and the reception is amazing. We're expecting really great things from this game. You know, it's something that's going to be totally different than you're used to, and if you maybe played some of the older Dragon Ball games, we're going to take what you love from those and just ramp it to 11.
Yep, and we're going to get 5v5, big arenas, the most incredible destruction effects. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
I know, honestly, we were talking about playing it while we were having this conversation, and I was like, I'll get so distracted because I'm putting an entire weekend just off my calendar to play this game.
Yeah, it's going to be nuts. We're so happy.
As expected, the attack fills the screen with a blast. But unlike the show, Vegeta won't completely die from this finisher. Instead, he'll just be left with 1 HP, which means that he can be picked off pretty easily. These special attacks take on an entirely cinematic look that not only look amazing thanks to Unreal Engine 5, but are also based on the original anime footage. When it comes to the story mode in a Dragon Ball game, it's never really needed to reinvent the wheel. We are told that the single-player campaign will follow Dragon Ball from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z's Saiyan Saga all the way to the end of Dragon Ball Super's Tournament of Power, from the perspective of 8 different characters. As of now, Goku and Vegeta are confirmed, but I'm sure you can probably guess who we'll see fill in those other 6 slots. Regardless, the ability to tell the story from when Goku learned Kaioken all the way to Ultra Instinct is pretty intriguing. We got to check out one of the most iconic moments from the original Dragon Ball Z, when Raditz shows up on Earth and kidnaps Gohan. In this iconic showdown, in order for Raditz to be defeated by Goku, he'll have had to lock in a bear hug and sacrifice himself by the way of Piccolo's Special Beam Cannon. It's one of the many awesome Unreal 5 rendered animations that play out and send you down the canonical sequence of events that when you play through the story mode as Son Goku. But what happens if during your match, Goku manages to actually defeat Raditz single-handedly? How would it impact the sequence of events that would unravel afterwards? That is a story for another time. If you're a fan of Dragon Ball, there's really not too much we can say to convince you that this isn't something that should be on your Dragon radar. Sparking Zero looks to be the complete package, with its roster of 160 unique characters, its interesting take on the Dragon Ball saga that spans from the start of Z to the end of Super, its modern take on the highly beloved and revered Budokai Tenkaichi series, and its absolutely drop-dead gorgeous visuals.
Either way, I do think this is a solid place to end the video, and if you guys enjoyed the video, then obviously again, please leave a like on the video, don't forget to subscribe as it greatly supports the channel. And again, check out IGN for the full interview where they actually do confirm it themselves, link in the description. Other than that, I think this is a good place to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, then obviously again, please leave a like on the video, don't forget to subscribe as it greatly supports the channel, and leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next. Love you all, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care and peace.